I've been making games for 4 years now, and most recently, I quit my job back in February of this year and became a full-time indie game developer. Before that, I've had about 6 years of being a Salesforce software engineer, and that means I've been programming for about 12 years, having found it during my freshman year of college. That puts me at 30 years old, and the only thing I can tell you from that time is that I've never known what I'm doing. Hi, I'm Aarimous, and I want to talk a little bit about that experience of not knowing what I'm doing, because I think that's a fundamental truth to a lot of life for a lot of us. And to understand that, you have to go back to my first job post-college. So I graduated from college with a computer science degree and a double major in mathematics. And since then, I've forgotten most of my mathematics understanding and knowledge. But at one point, I did know enough to get my undergraduate in math. My first job out of college, I was a glorified spreadsheet checker. So I wasn't even doing any sort of programming work, and the work was incredibly boring. And I had no idea what I was doing when I was doing the job. All I knew is that I didn't like it. And that ended up creating and kind of introducing me to what a lot of us as adults feel, and that is anxiety. And like any good young probably 22-year-old would do, I self-medicated with drugs and alcohol. And that is not the best way to manage your anxiety. And as such, it resulted in me having quite a few panic attacks, which if you've ever had those, they're not a very fun time. It all culminated in me reaching out to my doctor and getting put on antidepressants for about 6 months, which gave me a bit of a backstop. I tell you the story for two reasons. One, if you're dealing with your own mental health, reach out to somebody. I know healthcare is expensive. If possible, reach out to a medical provider like your doctor or a therapist. And if not, reach out to somebody in your life. A lot of us deal with those emotions, and being able to talk through them and have empathy and compassion for other people can help with those It can help with those emotions more than you think. The second reason I tell you that is because I didn't know what I was doing. In the last 10 years of my life, I haven't known what I'm doing. I've never been able to tell you with any decision in my life, whether it was changing jobs or quitting my job to become a full-time indie developer, if that was a good decision. You need hindsight to look back at the decisions, and you just can't have hindsight without going through the decision and making it happen. So I don't know what I'm doing. When I talk to my friends and family, when we break into, my partner and I call this honesty hour. She and I will break into this moment where we shed all of the bullshit of being a human, and we can just see each other's raw emotions and hold those things to be true. And when we break into honesty hour, and I do that with coworkers sometimes and more often friends and family, everybody feels that way. No one knows what they're doing. My parents didn't know what they're doing when they raised me. Heck, your parents probably didn't. Our managers have no idea what they're doing when they manage us. And you and I have no idea what we're doing when we make decisions in our lives. You're just going with your gut and hoping for the best. You're trying your best. And that's okay. It's okay to not know where your path is going to be. I hate this question so much in life where someone asks you, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Your answer should be, I have no idea. All I know is that in 5 years, I hope I'm a happier human who's living the best life possible for themselves. And I know through trying out different things and through experiencing different things that I'm going to start finding that needle of something I like to do. Right now, that's game development. That might not be the rest of my life, because this is hard. It's hard to be a game developer. It's hard to make games. It's hard to be a human on this planet. So if you're struggling with that feeling of not knowing what you're doing, we all feel it. And I want to share that with you, because sometimes seeing a random person like myself on the internet talk about these things can help you feel compassion and comfort. If you feel that way, you're not alone. I'm here for you. You can leave a comment down below. I read all the comments. I respond to a bunch of them. There's a Discord you can come and hang out in. I live stream. I'll be around. I've got some funding for a while for my studio here, so you're not going to get rid of me that quickly. If you do want to support the channel any further, you can go check out my new game, Hexagod. It's a pretty cool game, but like I said before, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm making it up as I go, and your feedback has been crucial to making this game better and better and better. That's all I got for you. Life's hard. Be gentle with yourself. Take care of yourself. None of us know what we're doing. And at the end of the day, we're just trying our best. I've been Aarimous. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.